the heart of Mombasa, in Bamburi, Coast Province of Kenya. We are with a young man called Maxwell, who is redefining the cake business through his business called Maxwell's Cake. Maxwell's Cake is more than just ovens and baking skills. And we are here to learn from Maxwell. As an entrepreneur, we are going to learn a lot. So welcome, Bwana Maxwell.
Thank you so much.
Asante sana.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so we can start by knowing who Maxwell is and what is Maxwell's Cake.
First of all, thanks for having me on the panel today.
Oh.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Karibu Mombasa.
Asante sana.
So Maxwell's Cakes, it's a company that I started myself from my name, Maxwell Mamburi. I started this about like 2 years ago, but I went to college to learn about it, and then I started as self-employment just 2 years ago.
I'm very curious to know how you started, because this is someone fresh from college. And you have to have a lot of guts to say, now let me just go straight into self-employment. Were you employed somewhere, then you saw the opportunity? How did you start?
Well, I went to a bakery school. It's called Nairobi College of Bread. That's where I started. I studied like 2014. So I did the course from 2014 to a bit to 2015. And then I worked as an intern in the college.
Okay.
Then as a teacher. So between 2014 and 2017, I worked as a trainer in the college where I went to.
All right.
So while I was working, I used to save for myself a bit. And my aim was not to stay employed forever. I was planning to get out of the employment and stand on my own. But it was not easy at first.
Okay.
Yeah, so after working there for like 2 years, I had gathered enough capital to get an oven for myself. I was still staying with my brothers at that time.
Okay.
So I got enough capital. I bought myself an oven, a few baking tins, a mixer, just the basic things that you need for baking. So I called my brother and my immediate neighbor and the other neighbor. So I just told them, I've left formal employment today officially. This is my oven, and these are my 2 tins, like the round and the square sets, and a mixer. This is what I have. I want to start from here. So what do we call it? Then we started thinking. My first name is Washington, like Washington Cakes. No. We started thinking Mamburi Bakes, Mamburi's Oven. Then the immediate neighbor, she's called Mama Kiari. She just suggested, since your name is Maxwell and people know you for Maxwell, let's go for Maxwell's Cakes. So we just started Maxwell's Cakes. So we started doing what do we require now after we've done Maxwell's Cakes. So she just told me, create a page on Facebook and invite people to like, and just tell people that you've started baking from home, Nini. So I just went on Facebook, created a page, Maxwell's Cakes.
And that was 2 years ago?
2 years ago, yes. Jokingly started inviting people, and then I told people, yeah, I started doing cakes. At that time I was in Kembeni. So we are located in Kembeni, around Kagsui. That was my brother's place, but I didn't tell them that I was working for my brother's place. But we are Maxwell's Cakes and we are located at Kembeni.
I've picked a few lessons from it. First is the fact that you actually started from your brother's premise.
Yeah.
You had nothing but a few equipments and a few clients.
Yeah.
And you just decided to quit employment and you go for it.
Definitely.
Bwana Maxwell,
Yes.
I've tasted this cake, and to be honest with you, this cake is good. It's really good.
Thank you so much.
So I was wondering, what makes your business unique and special?
I've invested in quality ingredients while making the cakes from scratch. So I try as much as possible to give the clients top notch with the right ingredients, and just the designing itself. I've invested a lot in the designing and the taste and the ingredients that goes into it.
Wow.
So I try to give a client value for their money, especially if someone wants a Black Forest cake, I try to work with the first grade ingredients.
And as you talk about quality, which I know is a very important subject in any business, but you see, as business people, we fail to give quality to customers because of the price. Because you see, the quality comes with an extra cost.
Yes.
But some of the clients are more concerned about the first conversation. Most of them will talk about pricing, So you're trying to balance price of your item and as well give them the best quality. So how have you been balancing that quality and price?
Well, since I started Maxwell's Cakes from scratch, the price that was there was 1,200 per kg when I started. To just lure the clients and tell them to just create the awareness. So there's that stage where you can create awareness. So the price of a starting point of any business would be different from how you progress. From how I started from doing the cakes back then with how I'm doing them now is quite different.
In terms of quality or price?
In terms of quality, in terms of the ingredients that go into it, and in terms of just the designing in general. So when I started at first, it wasn't all that fancy, it wasn't all that expensive. I didn't invest a lot of it. It was just to create awareness. But as it grew within the first year, this is now the second year, the pricing is now like 2,500 per kg. That's not I started with I think 1,200, and then it went to 1,800, then 2,000. So it just gets up with time. And then with time, you get to invent new things, you get to invent new flavors, you get to invent new ingredients that you can incorporate in your cakes also. So it comes in handy.
What I've gotten from you is that over time you have been able to improve your quality.
Yeah, over time I've been able to
and your prices are changing because of that. They're changing. And are you looking at the competition in terms of pricing vis-a-vis you so that you are not too expensive to the competition? Or how are you balancing that?
We sit with my competitors as a table and then we discuss.
Okay.
So we look at the current market things, we look at the things that have hiked in price, we look at the things that have come in, like new flavors, new designs. So we'll just say, I don't really look at my competitors' pricing and put them as mine. I try to work as myself. And then I see the things that I'm investing, because I try to give like first class, top-notch ingredients in terms of feeling that go into it. Yeah, so I don't really look at the competitors, I just work as myself.
So when coming in your business, and I've seen your employees, you can hardly tell the difference between the owner of the business and the employees. In fact, if someone doesn't know Maxwell, they will think that probably your employees are the owners of the business. Looking at the spirit and how active they are happy, they're doing the business as if it's their own. So tell us something about your employees and how have you been able to nurture such kind of employees, how you sourced for them, and who and what they mean in your business.
Well, one thing that I've come to realize until now that my late mother taught me is about being humble. So I try my best to just, not only me, but also my team, I've imparted the impactness of just being simple. We just work together as a team. First thing I told them, don't look at me as your boss. Look at me as your small brother, as a friend, because all of them are elder than me. I sourced for them through interviews and through referrals. Now I have a team of two. We work in the kitchen together. I have a guy is called Peter and the chick is called Tracy. So yeah, we've worked together.
And you have a rider as well?
Yeah, so we're like a team of three. There's also now the students. The students also have completed the course. They come and join us as interns. So like the other one was an intern. So I've just imparted the spirit of just working together as a team.
Are you mentoring some bakers who are interested in what you're doing and they want to be like you? Are you mentoring any?
Yes, I do mentor a lot of the times. The former students that I used to teach at where I was working before, we still communicate. I've introduced classes. So my students, whatever that they've paid for to learn, when they come in, they get to learn even better things. Like they get one-on-one skills on how to work on different types of cakes that are not even in the categories that I've paid for.
Wow.
For example, the cakes that we've done today, the Sophia and the Baby Shark ones, that's not in her category. But I want to mentor her. She should know that there are some other advanced cakes ideas that you do. Wow. So I take them through the processing, how it's made from scratch to now the final product.
Wow.
So that's how I try to mentor them and nurture them also and After the classes, I try to do referrals to other bakers also. They can go and work and to advance their skills. But most of the times, I've just made them feel at home here.